Hey! Hi! Hello! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Quarantine Day. I forgot what it is. Today's video is going to be super important to me because this is the type of video that I would want to see if I was stuck. Today we're gonna go over fun activities to do while in quarantine. It has been a crazy month. This is also my true self. Welcome. We have a stained long sleeve sweater. That's floral, of course. We have a sports bra. Like, you need to know that. An acne. This is me. Hi. Welcome to Laid Back Cat. And if you see in this video on my ring finger, I don't have a ring. I have a hideous scar because I burned myself from cooking so much stuff from scratch. That's the thing. Just letting you know before we start. And my hair is gray in all different colors with antennae that are going to try to communicate to the people up above. I shouldn't say people, others in outer space. I won't be surprised if the aliens invade this earth next month because March has been the craziest month of my entire life, and I'm sure for a lot of you. So that's why we're gonna go through these activities of things that are super fun, you don't need a lot of money, and that are for various ages of all people. Wait. I need to feel safe. Even though this cloth mask doesn't work and you shouldn't even wear masks unless you're really sick. But yeah, we've got a lot of activities to go through that I came up with because I was one of those people that didn't have cable TV or like they have kitchen sets. I didn't have any of that growing up. What are plastic play school kitchen sets? You know those remote control like cars people could actually drive, the toddlers, they could have like electric Jeeps? That would never happen to me in my entire life. Ever. No. Instead, we came up with these type of games and fun things to do and making our own stuffed animals. We're gonna do that today too. It's gonna be great and grand, I hope. If you see reflections in my glasses, again, I'm not gonna get dressed up and fancy because I'm sure you're not dressed up and fancy because I haven't left my house in 2 weeks or more, and I haven't seen any of my friends, best friends, in like 2 months. Because we're all paranoid, anxiety-ridden people. We saw this coming. Let's get on with this video. The first thing I'm gonna show you guys in this video that you could do if you're a coffee drinker and you miss Starbucks, you can drive through, like you're going through the drive-thru and watch videos of people driving through Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and just sit there with a paper plate like a driver's seat and pretend like you're about to get this delicious thing. It looks disgusting, I know. It's in my Lydia Dietz coffee. If you see purple on my glasses, it's because these reflect cancerous rays of blue light from electronics to get my eyeballs. Anyways, this is so delicious. It's called Cloud Coffee. It's strong. You can make it weaker if you want. But I'm gonna show you how to make it because it's so good. So good. Why am I drinking this at 10 o'clock at night? First thing we're gonna do is make the TikTok Cloud Coffee. Also, these are the products you're gonna need. Make sure you don't mess this up because one time instead of instant coffee, I got instant espresso and I felt like I was gonna die because it was way too much caffeine, even for my system, and I love caffeine. You're gonna need sugar. I also have a cute cup, whatever cup you like. This one is a Beetlejuice cup. And you're gonna need whatever milk you prefer, soy milk, almond milk. I prefer soy milk. You're gonna need a whisk. If you really want to have great coffee, I use an electric hand mixer. Those are what those are for. This is like so tough to do. So we're also gonna need a tablespoon measurement and some piping hot boiling water that I'm boiling right now with a bowl. If you like strong coffee, if you miss Starbucks, this is better in my opinion than Starbucks. And if you're into Vietnamese coffees, this tastes similar to it. It's so good. Let me show you. Let's move our milk to the side. I'm gonna prep my electric hand mixer that's older than I am and was passed down. I'm the 3rd generation person to get this electric hand mixer. Shout out to my grandma. She's safe and sound in California. I'm first gonna grab my sugar. And you could do 1 or 2 tablespoons. I like a lot of cloud in my coffee, so I do 2. You could just do 1 if you want to try it out for the first time. So 1, 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm sure you could do it with sugar substitute. I haven't tried that yet because What are calories this time around? If you hear some noise, I am boiling water for this. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons equal parts of instant coffee. Not instant espresso, instant coffee. And now that our water, whatever kettle you have, is boiling, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of piping hot water. Now for electric mixer or whatever whisk time. And there you have it. That's the consistency you want. Oh, I forgot to say, you may need a spatula, but this is what you're looking for. Cloudy coffee dreams. Get your cup ready with your cold milk. You can even do this with hot milk. I just like cold iced coffees. And maybe a little more. So it's not that many ingredients, which I like about it, and it tastes so good. So I should have said this in the beginning, you kind of need a spatula for this to really get all the cloud. Oh no, it's kind of messy, but so delicious. It's really strong, so I would do maybe 1 tablespoon measurement at first if you're not used to strong coffee. And there you have it. You could drink it like this with a spoon, like get you a spoon where you dip this and then sip the milk. Or you can mix it, which is my favorite way. So good. Amazing. So delicious. It tastes like a coffee milkshake. It's amazing. Make sure to clean up after yourself. You know, we need to make sure we're all clean. But there you have it. It looks weird, but it's so freaking good. Trust. Now here's a game for all of you guys to play with kids, with adults. I played it in middle school, high school, elementary school, at all of my family get-togethers and parties. It's so much fun, it's so competitive, and it's things you probably already have around your house. Okay, I feel like a camp counselor, but this was the thing that my mom showed us whenever I had sleepover parties when I was younger, in elementary school and even in middle school. When my friends would come over for a sleepover, this is what my mom showed us how to do. And it's so much fun. Adults, children of all ages could practice this, especially if you have a bucket or something that's like this. This is a very lightweight, won't hurt anyone. One of those storage like little box things that's cardboard inside with canvas. You get them at the Dollar Tree, the dollar spot at Target. I mean, I'm sure you get them for $5 to $10. They're not that expensive. And what else you're gonna need is cotton balls. If you don't have cotton balls, whatever ones you're gonna use in this game is going to be wasted because you're gonna have to throw them away because they've been on the floor. Even though I cleaned this floor with my dog sock. Not with my dog sock, I'm just showing you with my dog sock. Even though I cleaned this floor, whatever cotton balls you use in this, you're gonna have to throw them away because they're gonna be dirty after this. If you don't have cotton balls, you can use Post-it notes crumpled up. I know this is wasteful. Don't use toilet paper because probably no one has them unless you have extra toilet paper. Something that's very lightweight that kids are safe around. It's not gonna hurt them, and it needs to be lightweight for this game specifically, the weight of and size of a cotton ball, like crumpled up again, like notes or Post-it notes or that are in balls, something like that. You're also gonna need a big spoon, plastic. If you have wood or metal, it would be a little dangerous because if you're doing this with kids and many people, it's very competitive, there's a lot of rushing going on, so get something like that. So what we're gonna do is, we're going to move this and get all of our cotton balls and spread them out, like so. Okay, make sure they're spread out. I forgot one more thing you're gonna need, is a blindfold. So, whoever's turn it is for this game, they get the bucket with the spoon and the blindfold. And they're going to kneel on the ground, put the blindfold on, and someone's gonna have a timer. You could do a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you guys prefer to be on. And the person that's blindfolded has that much time with their bucket and spoon to grab it and put it in. So, ready? Pretend like they just started, the alarm just started. You can't really feel what's being picked up or going up inside. I do this motion, is the motion I try to win at. It's so hard because it's hard to see how much you're getting to put in here. Sometimes you can feel it hit the thing, sometimes you can't. I don't know what's going on, if I'm winning or not. Sweeping motions I found in the past help. Okay, time's up, time's up, oh no, time's almost up, oh no, time's up, okay, now I can see how many, I only got 4. I felt like I got more, I felt like there's more that hit the bottom of this, but I only had 4. But it's so fun if you have a whole bunch of people, or just even 2 people to compete if you're really bored inside, and it's safe for all ages. That's my game. I don't know what we called it, but it was super fun growing up. The next thing I'm gonna show you is this cute teddy bear. How cute. Yes, this is a teddy bear. Would Melanie Martinez be proud? I don't know. But this guy, he doesn't have eyes or face because I have to reuse this. This is a microfiber little towel that we use around the house to clean our electronics, but I turned him into a bear today for you all. I'll leave a link down below on other tutorials because I don't know if I'm a great teacher. For this teddy bear, you're gonna need a washcloth. This is just one of those microfiber towels that we keep around the house for electronics. You're gonna need about 3 or 4 little hair tie elastics. This is optional, a little ribbon for his neck, but that's all you need. I'm sure you can use this with bath towels, beach towels. I am going to start rolling in as tight as I can the little sides of it to meet the middle. So rolling, rolling, rolling. You want them pretty even to meet the middle, to look like 2 tubes, 2 straws. Around halfway, we are gonna go like this. So that meets halfway. And this is where we twist 1, 2, 3, and go like this. That's where it's gonna flail out these tubes. You can rewind this to really try. I learned this on TikTok. It's kind of hard at first, but once you get the hang of it, it took me about 5 or 6 tries. And then here is where we need the first little elastic right here to join this body with this head. So let me do that again and show you. We twisted it 3 times and we had these 2 tubes from the end flail out, and you want to hold it there so that we make this the head. I'll put videos down in the description where you can learn this. And then there's his little body. And now we are going to make his little ears. So another elastic here, the top, to make one little teddy bear ear. This would be so cute with like brown washcloths too. Any color will do. If you don't want to, if you have one that you don't want to use and the kids to keep it, this is a great activity for kids to teach. And you could do it with them because it's kind of complicated. You could even like paint on or sew on his little face. But there's the little teddy bear. And then you can even put his little bow tie. I'm struggling more to do the bow than the actual bear. And there you have it. Our little teddy bear. The little feetsies are a little weird. But how cute is he? The little bear. All right, next thing I'm gonna show you is how to make potato chips out of scraps of food. Yes, that's right, I listened to my grandma because again, I had books, writing papers. What is Disney Channel Nickelodeon? I don't know what that is. I had this. I was learning things like how to make cornbread and chips out of potatoes. You can also, before we start, grow things with your kids would be a fun activity. I feel so bad for not only the people who are working retail, you should really check on those family members. You should check on the elderly people that are really at risk and have to stay away. You should check on all your families and friends, especially the people that have to work and deal with all of our craziness check on those people. I have so many family friends working for Costco, Home Depot, Lowe's. As nurses, I'm terrified for my best friends who are all nurses, but you should grow your own food with your children as a fun activity, because I'm telling you what, homegrown tomatoes taste so a million times better than the store-bought stuff. It may take a month to get some produce, but you could get a potato, you could get soil, you could get 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot, the plastic ones, or just try to Amazon Prime stuff to your house to grow things. You can have those metal beddings to put soil in to grow things, or you can get the plastic things or buckets or whatever you want to grow things in. It's really easy to get tomato seeds on a paper towel and put them in soil and grow tomatoes from them. It's super easy to grow green onions. I always do that. You know, where you cut the white part, you put the white part in some water and keep changing out the water so it doesn't get slimy, and it starts growing its own green onions. It's so simple and easy. There's so many things you could grow from food scraps, and I'm gonna show you right now is how to make potato chips out of scraps of food. It's grand. Welcome to your YouTube grandma who's making home fried potatoes for dinner, because we got potatoes, lots of potatoes. That was one of the few things that we could get at the grocery store during this worldwide pandemic. So, potato. I have potato peels, and you don't want to throw these out since we're trying not to waste food this time. And I'm going to show you how I make potato chips with the potato peels. I almost said rind. Peel. So I put it on a baking sheet with parchment paper, and I'm waiting for my oven to get to 425 is the golden number. You're gonna get cooking oil, any type of, you can get canola oil, I got olive oil, you get avocado oil, whatever type of cooking oil you prefer. And we're just gonna massage that into our potato peels evenly, so that it coats it and will get it crisp, and it will be really delicious later. I have leftover homemade chili that we're gonna put, oh, our oven's ready, that we're gonna put on top of that with cheese. And then I put these as like a topping or on the side, because I'm a weirdo, I like eating potato chips with ketchup, and they come out crispy and delicious. They just don't look like regular potato chips when they come out. You will see. But now that our potato peels are coated evenly, of course, salt, you can use kosher salt, any salt you like, pepper, and garlic powder. You can use onion powder on this too. You can use, what would really be good that I like on potato products is Old Bay seasoning. Now that that's evenly distributed, we're gonna put it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I do it at 15 and then I check in between. See ya in 15 minutes. Get an oven mitt. Mine is stuck behind you in a drawer. And they should be ready. So here they are. So crispy. They're like potato skins. They're totally vegan probably. I'm pretty sure. But there's on vegan chili with vegan cheese. Oh my gosh. They're like the potato skins you get at restaurants, but without the stuff on it. And they look weird, but they taste great. Mmm! Welcome to Cat's ASMR cooking show. I'm kidding. But try it. Food scraps turned into potato chips. Another activity that I grew up doing at my grandma's house, oh my gosh, this brings back so many memories, is this drawing game. Again, all ages, as long as they could hear, listen, understand, use a pen or pencil or crayon with paper. It's fun and great, and I wish I could go back to my grandma's house and look at all the things I've done while I did this growing up. It's so fun. For this next thing, we are going to need papers, a pen, pencil, something like that, and a blindfold. So when we grew up, I was the only girl. We had a lot of artistic kids in our family. I come from a family of portrait artists, and I feel like this is what made us want to draw growing up. We did to conserve paper and to have fun. We folded these into halves or fourths because my grandma had like a box of like all of our drawings. I really want to look in that now. She still has it was like a t-shirt box, like gift box with all of our drawings from this in it. And what you do is the person blindfolds themselves. I'm gonna put this on, and when you're blindfolded, they have to just draw random squiggles till the other person says stop, and then they stop. And then they take their blindfold off and they have to make an art piece drawing out of that drawing, right? Gosh, what would I make that out of? And you only have, I think we got one of those timers from like Pictionary, those sand timers. So you only have like 2 to 5 minutes, depending on what kind of timer you get, to make this into an art thing. You could like go either way to figure out what you want to do with it. And it really made us grow our imagination and really helped us develop any type of drawing skill we had when we were kids. This really helped us, you know, when we didn't have cable TV or stuff like that at my grandma's house. We would make slushies out of soda. You just put soda halfway through a plastic cup that could go in the freezer and wait for it to freeze until you crush it up to a slush. And we'd do stuff like this. And there you go. We just made a little bird art piece out of squiggles, and we do things like that. It's so fun. And it's something for kids, and adults could play with kids. We always had a lot of fun doing this. And last but not least, journaling. Books like this, Wreck-It journals are great, but this is a new one that I'm doing right now called Burn After Reading. I heard about this from my friend Morgan Hanberry here on YouTube. You should definitely check out her YouTube channel and her Instagram if you want some laughs, because she is hilarious. She's a salt of the earth type person. It's so good. You fill out all of these little things and it's just for you. That's why I haven't shown it on YouTube. This is between you and this book. You have like a life-altering, changing moment of self-healing, in my opinion. I haven't finished it. I cannot wait to finish it. It's like your own little personal Tumblr. Speaking of salt of the earth people, another person you should definitely check out is my friend Kim. She runs Clever's Kim's Curios, and she has an awesome YouTube page called Homestead Witchery. She shows you how she grew her plants, her lettuce, her herbs and stuff like that. I'll link that video down below. She's so knowledgeable, and I think this would be a great video to come back to if you guys are bored, going insane. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see a video on how I deal with my anxiety, because oddly enough, a lot of therapists have been saying that anxious people like myself, we've been actually super calm during this, because it's like all of our everyday stresses and anxieties we already think about coming to real life. So I feel like I'm prepared for this, but we do not know the outcome, so I shouldn't say that, knock on wood, right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, including this little bear. I just really hope that you guys could come back here and leave in the comments below if you want to see a video, or if you just want to chit chat, get ready with me style video that will take your mind off this. We might go back to regular scheduled videos. I know this video is super different from my channel, but I think it could just really help people out there who are stuck indoors. And again, people who still have to be forced to go to work to keep their job, please check in on them. And I know that a lot of people are losing their jobs too. Check on those people as well. It's just everybody could use a lot of support right now. Be nice to your local workers in healthcare and retail, especially when you go to the grocery store. Do not be mean to people. Ask if they're okay, how's their day doing, and thank them from the bottom of your heart, because the grocers, the nurses, the doctors, the people having to work retail right now who are really saving our butts. It's insane. I better get back to my coffee before I stress out too much, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, but we've got this. We could do it if we come together as a community. You can leave comments down below and I will try my best to get back to people. A little bit of tips before I go from this YouTube channel. Please think about the elderly and the children that could possibly get sick from what's going on with this virus. I don't even like saying the word virus right now. Makes me nervous. Think about if there are ways that you have your groceries delivered to your house, if you have places that do that instead of going outside. Think about, I hope you did not hoard all those toilet paper, man, and stuff like that, because those old people that can't get toilet paper and that are crying in videos on the internet because they've been out for hours and cannot get a scrap of toilet paper breaks my entire human soul and being. That there are people that hoarded so much stuff. We will get through this. This is gonna teach us a lot of things on how to compromise, get through things. When there's hard times, there's always going to be a rainbow at the end. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Please just help people out if you can without like coming into contact with them. I've been asking people if they want me to Amazon Prime them stuff. I've been also keeping my mail in my garage for like 24 hours before I disinfect and touch it, because I'm paranoid and they could last on objects like packages for 24 hours. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me in my truest, rawest form of not leaving the house. Anyways, today's sponsor is brought to you by... Have you or your loved one been in contact with hand sanitizer, Lysol antibacterial sprays, or any other brands of bleaches in the year 2020? Well, you may be able to get compensation now because we are doing an offer on settling claims against such brands. I'm kidding. Wouldn't that be a crazy thing? And of course, we are still doing 2 videos a week on this channel every Monday and Friday, so come back to those, subscribe for more videos in the future. Anyways, I better get going. I'll see you creators in the next video. Talk to you then. Love ya. Bye.